Native Americans are called Indians.
Native Americans are called Indians.
First Nation. Oh no, that's Eskimo. My mistake.
Well, actually, Indians is what they were first called.
Yeah, I know, because they thought that they were in India, that's why.
Because they thought that they were in India,
Because
that's why.
Christopher Columbus thought he was in India.
I know.
Exactly.
Idiot.
Like, ever not wear pants, like, on camera?
Yeah, but they always try to pass it off like they were big stewards of the land. Actually, the American Southwest used to be like one big forest until the Native Americans cut it all down. 1,000 years before we ever got here, so they only became stewards of the land after they
Christopher
destroyed it all,
Columbus
which is
shouldn't
pretty
have a
much what
day
we're
for
gonna
himself.
do,
Oh, yeah.
too.
Christopher Columbus shouldn't have a day for himself.
No, I agree. He shouldn't
Why
have
not?
a day for himself.
Greatest white man to ever live.
Yeah, okay.
We should have,
I
like,
still
an
say-
Why
American
not?
Day or
Yeah,
Come
something.
on.
No, like, we should have, like,
Well,
like
then
a
how about
Native
Because he
American Day.
created
Americans
the
shouldn't get a
Native
day.
American genocide. Woo, let's
Presidency.
celebrate him.
American genocide. Woo, let's celebrate him.
Well, the Native Americans. Let me
See,
tell you
see,
something.
but there's a difference
They killed
between
off a whole
there's a
race of
difference
people.
between American
Yeah,
genocide and an
definitely.
actual war.
It's because we
And-
like to worship these,
The Native Americans killed off a whole race of people that were living here before they got here.
Yeah.
So
There's
nobody's
a
innocent.
big difference. And not only that, but there are plenty of times where Indians were
They were the people
trading
that got
land
here
for
first.
money, and that certain places weren't taken by
you know, what
force.
was left of the people that got here that migrated down from, like Russia or whatever.
But it's something that we talk about a lot because in our American education system, we are misinformed as to how our country came about, and we are misinformed why we should be patriotic.
agree,
It's
yeah.
not necessarily a bad thing that we're patriotic.
This is what I'm learning in AP US history.
There was a
But
big
we do
bang and that
misinform-
brought forth
Every
America.
society in the world has taken advantage of Native
No, it's
peoples.
just the fact that
We're not
there
unique
are
in
areas
that.
that we're being patriotic about.
This is a
Exactly,
bad joke
Pablo,
that
exactly.
made. There was a big
And not
bang
just
and America
patriotic,
came
you know,
into
the
existence and it made of
today,
everything
almost
else that we
like
teach
Jingo's
like in
go
our schools
beyond
about
patriotic.
history.
Right.
And into this dangerous new, believe everything that they say.
Yeah, we're at a very dangerous point where people, you don't see protests like you do in old films or even in other, even in other countries.
Like you see protests still coming out of different places.
Yeah.
Like
What they don't show you on the news is you'll see a protest on the news, and it's usually like 20 people, and they pull that camera in just enough so it looks like there's a lot of people there. If you ever see a protest in front of the White House or something, it's usually not more than 30 to 40 people, and it's sad because we almost live in a society where if more people, let's say 100,000 people marched on the White House, it would be seen as an act of terrorism now.
I swear.
There was a thing on tonight about how all the Iraqis that
Because of the
are, like, helping us
Patriot Act. Oh,
over there
yeah.
in Operation
Patriot
Clusterfuck
Act.
2007.
This is a fact.
They're, like,
The world is
helping,
fucked up.
The American forces. We're kind of like abandoning them the same way.
No,
that
it's
we
because the
abandoned,
world
like,
is
all the
fucked
people that
up.
helped us
The
in
government
Vietnam,
is
all the
fucked
people
up.
that were
The
native
world
to that
is
country,
totally
these people
fucked
that
up.
were sympathetic to our cause. Like, we're doing the same things over and over again, and nobody even notices. So, there's really, I don't think a protest would even help.
Speak up, Jordan. I think that's your name.
Yeah, but
Sure.
Can
there
you-
are ways.